On the last week of June, my cousin reached out to me and told me about a month-long art challenge called Art Fight. Art Fight is basically an art event where you violently beat on each other with beautiful art of their characters. Now, being the violent and artistic person I am, I of course decided to join, and boy did I have some fun. However, the original formatting I had planned for this video didn't work out. I was going to make the video as I usually do and talk about each piece in order of creation, but since I was using the pre-recorded videos I get on my art apps, they go by rather quickly and I don't really have much time to talk about them. So instead, I'm going to be organizing this special by creator and saying a little segment about this creator and the characters I'm drawing, as well as showing any attacks they may have done on me, and then I'll just let the footage play to some catchy music. So yeah. Oh, and I just want to note that I will be linking their art fights in the description, so if you want to check them out, you can find them there. Anyway, now we'll get on to the video. Sarah Wiz, or Sarah the Wizard, as she goes by on her Tumblr, was the first person I attacked, mainly because she's one of the few people I follow closely, and I thought her characters looked fun to draw. I drew Kaya first, who is a Hamato Spirit OC thing from Rise of the TMNT. And yeah, that one was a lot of fun. I did a lot of work on trying to make the water look very watery. May have gone a little overboard. It looks a little busy, but I don't know, it still looks good. And then she revenged that with this beautiful piece. And so, of course, I revenged that with a drawing of two of her characters from Polaris, the Star That Fell, which is one of her original stories. I drew Alan and his sister Eve, and I had a lot of fun with both of these. So yeah, you can watch those now, and I hope you enjoy that. And after that short intermission, I'm back. And I'm sure you've heard of Love to Draw Manga. She has super fun art videos, an adorable son, and beautiful art, and so of course I decided to draw two of her characters. The first one was Carson, because out of all her chibi elf characters, he is my favorite. I'm not entirely sure why either, but he is. Then Mr. Moody Boy over here, or Bryson as many people like to call him, is another one of my favorite characters from her webcomic series My Next Door Neighbors. I don't really have much else to say, so without further ado, let's get into the art. I'm back! Did you miss me? Alright, this next one was a doozy. So, Ellie the Turtle is one of my mutuals on Tumblr, and she has some really cool OC, so of course I had to attack her. Now, we ended up just full on bombarding each other with attacks. What happened was I started by drawing her OC, serial designation D, or Dawn, who, if you don't know, is a murder drones OC. At the same time, she drew my Rise of the TMNT OC, Heather. She managed to get to the submit first, so I turned what was going to be an attack into a revenge. From there, she drew my other Rise of the TMNT OC, May, and I revenged that with a drawing of her version of Hamato Donatello from TMNT. She then attacked again with a drawing of, you guessed it, my other Rise of the TMNT OC, Sammy. And it was with that I revenged with a drawing of her TMNT OC, Michelle. She then revenged that with a drawing of Jane, who you probably know is another Rise of the TMNT OC. And now I revenged that drawing with her version of April O'Neil from TMNT. Whew, that was a lot. You can now go see my process for all my drawings, and a big thank you to my friend Ellie for putting so much time into drawing me so many beautiful characters. I was doing so well. I was talking fast and not tripping over my words. My script is freaking weird, and I don't know. Thank you for drawing me pictures. I've had to cut out and redo so much audio. Why did I write like this? So, I thought I was done, but it turns out me and Ellie just can't stop. After April, Ellie revenged with a mass attack of Lyra, Embry, Nova, and about a dozen Murphs, which honestly, this whole interaction is just golden. But then I revenged that with a drawing of both Donnie and April from the Is This Forever AU she has. And then she revenged that with a drawing of all three of my Possum Gang, and so I revenged that with a drawing of her version of Venus. And then last minute she attacked me again with a drawing of Ellie. And then I revenged that with a drawing of her guardian angel, Dear OC Merida. And yeah, I think we're done now. We're out of time. And I'm tired. This person was a lot of fun to draw for, and their name is Daisy Draws Stuff. I really thought I'd never get to Daisy after having to do so much audio for that last one. I found Daisy after looking through Sarah the Wizard's followers. I then stumbled across her Rise of the TMNT OC Hunter, who is just adorable. So I decided to draw him, helping out Dr. Feelings. After that, she revenged with a drawing of Heather, who looks gorgeous. And I revenged that with a drawing of her Sun and Moon OC Eclipse. And yeah, that's all I did for her. It seems like so little after how many me and Allie did. But I did enjoy drawing both of these, and you can now watch the process for them. I'm back again. And this time I decided to draw some mer people, which is totally out of nowhere for me since if you know me at all, you probably know I hate drawing mer people. Something about their lack of legs creeps me out. But I loved these guys so much that I didn't care and ended up drawing 3 of her OCs, even though I had like the majority of them bookmarked for all of Art Fight. I was going to draw all of them. I ran out of time, but I mean, I still have fun. I ended up drawing Tippett, Elias, and Ladro, which I also love her art style. I know this is kind of like out of nowhere, but like something about it is just so pretty. And yeah, so. And then on the last day of Art Fight, she actually revenged me. And she drew Pip, and I am just so happy. It's beautiful. I love it. Thank you. I guess we can get into the art process now. This was the weirdest commentary I've had on a person yet. I hope you still liked it. We're getting into the art now. I'm leaving. Bye. So, my Candy Pop is another amazing artist on Art Fight, and she started following me, so I decided then to draw her OC Nao. Nao. I don't know how to say that. You can decide how you want to pronounce that, but that's the name. I drew her because I thought she was cute. I don't need another reason. I'm the artist. I make the decisions. I just got a text. I lost my place on my script. Oh crap, where was I? Oh yes. I was then revenged with a drawing of Mary, which I love, and I then got her back with a drawing of her OC Marigold. And yeah, had a lot of fun with this. So, I'm not sure how I found Lena Corn 12's character anymore, but I thought Paulina was just adorable, so I decided to draw her. And since she was in the band called What's in the Fridge, I don't know why the band's called that. Don't ask me that question. Ask her. It's funny. I like it. I decided to draw her singing and playing her instrument, the keyboard, as it said she did in her description. I had a lot of fun with this one. I did, however, mean to digital paint it and then change my mind and just applied a filter to add line art. So yeah, that's how that went down. And we'll get into that now. So, the art doc started following me, and I decided to draw their character Francis, the nanny bot, since I thought he was so funny, and I thought it'd be fun. And then she revenged me with a beautiful drawing of Pip, my moth boy. When I got this one, I immediately decided to revenge it, and I revenged it with a digital painting of her character Jane, which I did in Procreate. And yeah, these were a lot of fun, and this is the first time I've ever digital painted in Procreate, and I think it turned out amazing. So yeah, we'll go to that now. Narf gave me an attack on Bramble, which was an adorable sketch. So obviously, I drew revenge on her crazy moth boy, who I thought might be a butterfly rabbit. I was of course wrong, and my confusion was quickly shown to just be silliness. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, and making this one look crazy was also a lot of fun. It's a look. I also want to thank her for then drawing a picture of both Murph and Morph, so thank you, Narf. So, Skylar TV1 was also one of the people who started following me, and like the brutally violent person I am, I attacked her. I drew her character Gemma Rossi, which is weird to say because Rossi, Liza Rossi, but whatever. She was fun, and yeah, we can see that now. This one was one of Likeable Muffin's Team and TOCs, and I did her the same day I drew Nicholas's persona. I did an action pose for this one, and I pretty much like how it looks, but I don't love the placement of the second arm, and could not figure out how to draw it for the life of me, so I moved it. But yeah, other than that, I think it looks fine. So, Heather Rose 4 has a Night OC, and I've currently been working on a story involving a great deal of knights, so I thought this would be fun to do. I chose Trigger because his markings piqued my interest, and look how cute this chibi is. How could you not want to draw him? And yeah, I was going to revenge this drawing she did of Sammy, but I ran out of time. So, I stumbled across this name when looking at Sarah the Wizard's followers, and I immediately latched on to a couple of her characters. The first one I drew was Wallace, who is a DuckTales OC, and he is so sad it makes me sad, but I love him anyway. He's amazing. So, yeah. We can get to that now. This was a lot. I know this video isn't that long, but like, I drew like 27 pieces of art. And I'm tired now, so I'm gonna let you go. Not all of the pieces were featured in this video, but I did still link all of the art fights in the description if you want to check them out. And I hope to see you all in my next video after I've had like 7 naps. And yeah, bye.